I'm going to go through the basic user guide installation for WordPress using the manual FTP mechanism. Alright, in our previous video we showed you how you could activate your web hosting space and automatically deploy. Now if you aren't using our web hosting, certainly you can go and use your WordPress theme with your existing web hosting. So we're going to go to the download tab and we are going to read through the agreements. I read through these a number of times. I think I even wrote them. So I know what they have to say and I agree with them. So click here and click here. Then you need to choose which package you'd like. If you only want the WordPress theme, because you already have WordPress installed on your web hosting space, you would want the first package. If you don't have WordPress yet, you can get the full package with the theme already assembled into it. That's what we're going to do right here. We're going to click the download button. It's going to download right away because we've already built it in the previous video. And I'm going to open a containing folder here just on the side. Here we go. And so I've got this folder here where I've copied the, oh, that's the WordPress theme only. Let's just grab the full package actually. There we are. So the full package, I'm just going to right click on it. I'm just using Windows Vista. I'm sure your installation or Mac would be very similar. We're just going to extract it here. It unzips. As I said, this one is assembled with the WordPress 3.0 engine. And as this is just about to finish, I'm going to go and grab my FTP program. On the side, and it's just opening up the FTP space. Now, depending upon which web host you use and what their configurations are, you're going to need to find your root web location, and this is it within my web hosting space here. And we're going to refresh. Here we go. So we need to find ourselves the WordPress folder that is contained. You can choose to have WordPress within a subfolder, or you can choose to have it within the main folder of your website. I'm just going to throw everything into my main folder, and then we just select all those files and drag it. Now this could take upwards of, it's telling me that I've got queued 16 megabytes. Could take a few minutes. While that's happening, I'm just going to continue on with another little bit of configuration that you're going to need to know about. And that is this file here. We're going to need to actually configure the WP config file. Now, why WordPress hasn't put together a more streamlined mechanism for doing this, I'm not entirely certain, but there are a number of different web servers out there that don't have the same permissions. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the WP config sample and rename it WP config. We're going to open it with a text editor. I'm going to use TextPad. That's one of my favorites. And what you need to do is you need to populate these lines here. Now, we know that our DB host is localhost. Many are, and but we need to get the DB name and the DB user. I'm just going to go grab that. All right, so I found the information. I've just populated into the DB name fields, DB user, and the DB password. I've saved my file, and I've switched back to the FTP program, and you can see that it's still grinding away. We're going to grab that WP config file. Wherever it's gone, we may need to hit refresh here. There it is, and we're also going to drag it into the main folder of the web space. I only have a few seconds here, so I'm just going to pause. Alright, so the install is all done. Now what we have to do is run through the activation questionnaire. Once that's done, log in. And then we'll be given a choice, business or magazine layout. We're going to choose magazine, and your site is now activated.